Well, before, it is very funny, before não have cash machines, have, como é que se diz gaveta? Onde...
like wardrobe, some stuff.
Like a drawer?
Exactly. Table, you give chance for people, this is my work. Some people pay me meat, I give chance. I start this situation, this profession, this time. 18 years old, I start my life butcher. Well, my family work in Portugal in butcher shop long time ago, one tradition very long. My grandfather, my father, but before very different. Before I remember my father go in farms, take pigs or cows for people in farms. Today is very different. Nobody go in farms. Farms live in avatar deliver for butcher shop. Everything more easy today. Vegetarians, good question. For me, no good question because if everybody vegetarians, I closed my business. Now, but I have friends vegetarians.
And what sort of shop do you work in, Kitty?
A head shop.
Okay, what's a head shop?
Oh no! Sorry.
And what are your customers like? If you have to describe your average grasshopper customer.
A true Yarmouth person.
Do you enjoy like helping people to find their perfect smoking apparatus?
Not really, because I'm not very good at it and I don't know what anything is for. So I'm sort of the wrong person to be here.
We're in Curiosity Corner to make ends meet, to put something into society, something that is different from what everyone else is selling.
What sort of things do you... Right. Is your partner your business partner and not your
She's
wife?
my fiancée.
Your fiancée?
Yeah. She is like one of my turning points in life as well. Yeah, can you give us 5 minutes please, Bob? Alright, it's going to be. Love you.
It's alright, no worries.
It's my missus.
We was faced with this phenomenon of terrorism. Really, panic did start to set in certain sectors of the community, and our telephone sort of actually rang off the hook with regards to things like chemical and biological warfare suits and protection and things like that. And we literally was run off our feet with supplying people that really, I suppose, were buying into peace of mind, that they had a form of protecting themselves against what they perceived to be a terrorism threat. We ended up importing crates of gas masks from the Eastern Bloc countries, because the supply of gas masks and that related products was called in by the British government, because we were in a situation where MPs asked questions as to whether they were protected. And when the red faces from the MOD said, no, we actually sell our goods off and you guys haven't got any, everything was called in. So as a supply chain it broke down. What these people were fearing actually happened. We could momentarily probably be secured from the effects of perhaps a chemical attack, but the long-term effects of that, the likes of this country are just not prepared for. With everything weighed up, I believe that there would be little use in mankind protecting itself on an individual basis when perhaps supplies of water, perhaps supplies of clean air, perhaps supplies of food will be contaminated in such a way that you wouldn't go much further than the end of the week.
You know, the film stars and knitting and things, and it is becoming more popular. We have a knit and natter group for people just to come and sit and knit and natter. And as you know, ladies can be quite rude, however old. Yeah. They don't like the competitiveness of it. They like just to do their own thing and not feel that they're inferior because they can't do what other people are doing. There is a wool shop in London that has a bar, and they have a lot of night knitting groups and events for the weekend where you can sit and have an alcoholic drink as well. There is a book out about what to knit, like when you're sober, when you're half cut, and then not to bother when you've had too much.
So, do women ever bring pictures of famous celebrities to you and say, make me look like this?
Yes, happens sometimes. People said, oh, you know the Beyonce, for example. Yeah, I like the same. Oh, sometimes it's possible, but sometimes it's not possible. I know lots of secrets because some customers like talk to me. Because I don't know who is the husband or the wife or the parents. I'm confident. Everybody needs some person speak the secrets. I know a lot of secrets.
I mean, this item here is basically like a top. I mean, it is one of the clubby tops. Basically just goes over your boobs with like boob tape and then just ties around the waist.
Wow.
But I used to be a DJ years ago, and I used to like do a gig in the pub, and every time I was at this this lady sort of basically come in, and she always had something new on. And I always said like, and I said to her like, you know, how much did you pay for that top? She said £40. I said like, I'm sitting here all night till 2 in the morning for £40 and you pay that top. I said, look, I'm going to get into women's clothes.
Because the first 2 or 3 years in trade, things are very quiet. It's just sit through there reading encyclopedias all day long, and you didn't see many customers, but over the years it gradually built up to a really good business. I mean, in the 70s and 80s, I used to do 20 or 30 transistor radio repairs a week. I used to love repairing them, but because the technology has now changed, so they're doing micro technology, you can no longer repair it. You have to throw it in the dustbin because that's the way the world is now. Hello, telephone calling. When he left school, he couldn't get a job. He was a little bit shorter than normal, and he said, "Dad, I can't get a job." I said, "Well, you can come work in the shop, man. I'll teach you the trade and teach you how to do things." And he was there 2 or 3 years. He said, "Dad," he says, "I thought you were going to teach me the trade." I said, "Gary, you take hoovers a piece to repair them. You repair radios. repair these. I said, you're learning by doing. You've learnt the trade, I've shown you how to do anything. Oh yeah, he says, I didn't realise that.
Oh, we have quite a few laughs. I mean, you must have seen the advert where where he changed his clothes and put them in the washing machine. That has happened here. We had a darts team at one time. They came and got wet down at the pleasure beach, and they all changed their clothes. We gave them black plastic bags, and they were sitting here getting dry. Yes, this laundrette was opened in 1953. And it's the third oldest in Norfolk. In those days they had Frigidaires, which were top loaders. Now of course we've got the modern front loaders. We have improved quite a bit.
But, you know, we go from one extreme to the other when you start seeing things like that. Now this is when we begin to ask no questions.
Very interesting men buying the women's lingerie.
Yeah. Could you tell me your name and